Yeah, it's
Okay,
all Snowball,
I'm
mate.
recording as well now.
Pure Snowball.
Pure. Wow.
Pure.
Oh, can we just go?
He's
5
sick of
minutes?
Limmy.
He's sick of Livy.
1, 2, 3. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome everybody to Wits Picks.
Episode 10.
10.
Yeah, well, not officially 10, because we haven't done any
That's
best
a full episode, is it?
because Jack hasn't watched any of the films or the wrestling.
No.
Last night at midnight, he asked me,
Yeah.
"What's the cumulative time of all the films and the wrestling?" Which was 6.5 hours.
Whilst having a week's time to watch these films.
I've been busy, man.
Busy man making the
You
Photoshop
have
pictures.
been.
I had to do that.
No one asked you to.
But
The
you're
fans.
glad that I've done
No, I am
that.
glad you've been.
The 22
been doing
people on Facebook that like us have asked for it.
They must have been having a real gas this week.
Yeah.
Looking at it all.
Jack did play a gig in London,
Played a gig in London.
so that may be one reason he hasn't watched the film. That's one day out, so there's the other 6 days,
Yeah.
you know.
Right, okay.
It's not the reason.
What else did I do? Watched a lot of Good Mythical Morning. Mainly doing that. That's editing the videos. Wits Gaming.
Yes, Wits Gaming, which hopefully you've all checked out who listen to this show.
Yeah, go over to the YouTube channel. Wits
The games
Picks.
are quite easy to follow. There's been a lot of
Controversy.
yeah, a couple of people not understand what the games are, but they're easy games to follow, I think.
One comment. One of the only
Yeah.
comments we got.
Yeah.
What the hell am I watching?
Yeah, but I think that person understood what the game was.
Yeah, I think it was more a reference to just how weird the game is.
Yeah.
If you're into gaming and us talking over it, then
Yeah.
head on over.
And hopefully understand what's going on.
Mm.
Yeah. Are you okay? You all good?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not too bad.
Been busy,
No.
Jim? Job?
Now, hang on. No, I know that you're obviously leading me to Job Centre talk, but I had something else I was going to say. No,
Ooh.
not important. Yeah, went to the Job Centre again. There's not really any stories this time because it was quite brief. Like,
No,
there
of
wasn't-
course. Just had in your logbook, or whatever you do.
Well, you don't have a logbook anymore. It's all online now.
So the lady's looking to see if you've actually been looking for jobs.
Yeah.
Have you?
A bit.
Cool. Doing the classic.
She
just
said
the
I was
classic-
ahead of the other people who were in my little course thing.
Oh, that's
Ahead?
right.
So-
How'd you get ahead?
Got ahead by doing all the stuff she asked me to do.
Good boy.
Gave me I had a bunch of homework I had to bring in, and I turned up with it, and she was like, "Oh, good,
You're the only person that's
you're ahead of
done that.
ahead of the curve." Yeah, exactly.
What was the homework? CV.
It's just, well, it was like interview style questions. I had to like answer. When was the time when you provided good customer service?
Oh.
All of those kind of things.
Yeah.
She didn't even read them.
Oh, well
She looked
done.
at it and she went, "I'm not going to read those. I'd be surprised if you can't do those."
Oh,
Great.
the point is that you even did it. Oh, well. Gets you out of the house, doesn't it? Down the
Yeah.
road.
Get you out of that
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, that stuffy room.
Open the window in there, Jim. Jesus.
Yeah, come on, man.
Just had the windows open.
Just had them open, that's
I
it.
just shut them a minute ago.
Jim's
because
just
it was
woken
a bit
up
chilly.
for the people listening as well.
Well, they don't know what time we record. It could be 7 a.m.
Well, it's not.
It's not.
It's a nice 1:45 now, so Jim's been up for, what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
30,
afternoon.
40
Well, no,
minutes.
he was awake.
He was awake, went back to bed.
I was
Classic
awake.
Jim.
Well, I didn't get to sleep very well. I just had a bad night of laying in bed going, why aren't I going to sleep? I'm not tired.
Excuses.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not making excuses.
You could have watched 12 Angry Men.
I did think about it. It's one of those things when when you're laying in bed and it's like, well, I could just get up then and watch something, or I could read, or I could do anything, but you
Yeah.
don't. You keep going, maybe I'll fall asleep in
Yeah,
a minute though.
yeah.
I'll just wait. and
That's
see if I fall
horrible.
asleep.
That's basically, I had that last night as well.
Yeah.
I was like, I could just be watching the films.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could start a film right now. No, I just watch some more Good Mythical Morning.
Oh,
Oh, should we do pod business? Check
Yeah, let's do a bit.
yes, actually,
pod
yes.
business.
I already checked the hashtag, so
Yeah?
there is some
Prizes to
some
be
things.
given out.
maybe some prizes to be given out.
Shout-outs.
Every time I search Wits Picks on Twitter, I end up clicking on
The horse.
the account Wits Picks.
Yeah.
Don't know what it is.
Some
Valley
sort of
Ranch,
gambling.
San Diego, some gambling thing. They got 1,000
Yeah.
followers.
Yeah, well, they...
No. They got 500. They follow 1,000.
Yeah, I bet most of them are robots.
Hashtag
Yeah.
Wits Picks.
Are they
Right.
are they a verified account?
No.
Uh,
So nothing to worry about.
small fry compared to us with no account.
Yeah. Yeah, why haven't we got an account yet, Jack?
Yeah, Jack.
Since you're
Well,
in charge
me-
of absolutely everything.
Actually, I'm in charge of media.
Liam's the social media manager.
Yeah, I'm in charge of media.
No, actually, we tried to get Liam to make it ages ago.
Oh yeah, and he made some excuse about
Just
I'll
excuses.
do it on Thursday.
Yeah.
Liam's got the most experience with Twitter.
I thought you were going to say with making excuses.
And that.
Oh, come on, Jim. This is not my roast.
Yeah,
Right.
Liam should
Got-
do it.
Give out 2 prizes by the looks of it.
Well,
2?
Well, Laura shouted out, and
is
so is Connell.
she not disqualified from entering by being your spouse?
I don't think so. She's a listener.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
What about Connell's in a band with Jack? He can give him a gift anytime.
Look, if we're going to exclude people who know us, we're not going to have any listeners.
Yeah, so these people have listened to it and given us a shout out. We may as well give them something.
Yeah.
You got any gifts? You don't give anything away?
Reluctantly, we'll give them a gift.
They can both have a shout out.
They get that every week.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, in fact, I feel like, I mean, Laura has to listen. She's got no choice but to listen.
Yeah. Well, she enjoys them.
But I feel like Connell, we've managed to give him an obligation by always
Yeah.
mentioning that he listens. And now if he doesn't
Yeah.
listen,
He said this. I spoke to him on Sunday. And he's like, oh, you said you actually asked me to do something. And it was weird. Because we were directly speaking to him.
yeah, I feel, yeah, now he can't stop listening. He's got to continue every week.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we should
Poor
do
guy.
it.
Yeah, we should just find out who the listeners are and guilt them into
Name and shame.
returning every week.
Exactly. There's 22 of them. Not sure all of them actually listen to it, but
Send them all private messages in a minute.
Yeah, I will.
one of those chain letters.
Yo, you're sending him a chain letter?
You know what it's like if you don't give us a shout out within 7 hours.
Oh, yeah, you're going to die.
I don't understand what chain letters were. I can't imagine.
They were
Like,
real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
they're
real,
real,
but I
man.
don't like. It seems it's so obvious how they work on the internet. But what? What happened?
We'll send
Yeah,
the
and
Whitpix one.
what people did? I don't get it. And you got to get the person's name and address, and actually like walk to a post office or a post box. Baffling.
So we're going to send them
What were we
a
saying?
chain.
We're going to send them a chain letter.
Yeah, we're
That's
going to
the
send
right
it.
one.
Oh, yeah, to see if they actually respond. And
Yeah.
if not, Jim will curse them.
Well, I thought it was going to be a drawing. Jim was going to do them a little...
No, we never
bit.
said that. We said we were going to give them something that we were selling on eBay.
Well, Jim, you sell guns, so
Come on, that's a lot of work. We'll give it away.
A drawing is a little personal
yeah,
thing
go on,
that
Jim. We can
they
all
would
sign
really
it.
Yeah.
It's just a quick sketch, Jim.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to
It
deal
doesn't
with
have
them.
to be, it doesn't have to be, It
can be anything, Jim.
Lemon
Okay.
boy.
Okay.
Draw a lemon.
A lemon in a cat mug. A
Yeah.
lemon in a cat mug.
There you go. That's right. So if you're hearing this, this is what your prize will be. A drawing by Jim of a lemon in a cat mug.
Novelty cat fun gift mug.
Yeah. Signed by all of us.
How will we sign it?
How will we sign it? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I can sign
well,
it,
I can sign for Connell, me and Jim.
but yeah,
Otherwise,
and then
just Jack-
you live in
Jack's the
Brighton
one.
anyway. You can sign it when it gets there.
And then you just have to sign Laura's when you're down.
Well, why
You're
not?
gonna print it off on your canvas.
Not on a canvas, on it. No, I'll draw it just with a pencil.
Oh,
That's a good touch.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's nice. Yeah.
More personal.
So if you want to shout out in the future and a Jim's drawing, just give us a hashtag, on Twitter, and Jim will draw you a picture
Oh,
every single time. That's guaranteed.
limited to one per person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The runner-up can get their face photoshopped by me.
Yeah.
Wow.
What? That's a great gift. And I will retweet this picture and get it out there for you, head of social media.
Ring that bell.
Well, I mean, you say that, but you should put the sound clip in rather than you saying ring that bell.
Yeah.
Cool. Did you?
Should.
Did you find it, Jim? To make it easy. You had one job, mate.
I had one job and I didn't do it.
All right, hang on, I'll ring it. Just gonna have a sip of water.
Yeah.
Got to think of a number.
You're running out of funny numbers.
No, I've got one. I think it's probably not that funny, but it might be the way I say it. How's Clive? Just a little update. Is he still at your house, Jack?
No.
He's gone. No, he's not here.
She's gone.
She's gone.
She's gone.
She's dead.
Not dead. You can all stop worrying now.
Yeah. It was important to do that in the middle of the intro for this segment.
Well, you know, just so people keep asking me.
Yeah.
Is Clive still there?
Yeah, people have been worried about him.
Ding, 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 ding. He's weighing in at 180 pounds. Thank you. The owner of Dirty Discs, the bookworm, the shader of lemons, the ringmaster. It's now the main event. Let's go.
Welcome to the main event. I am the Ripper. This week we finished. We keep saying we're going to do one thing. So if anyone was keeping up with this, they'd be constantly getting thrown out because we say we're only going to watch, the semi-finals, and then we watch the whole thing. But we finished the UK tournament
because it was getting too good.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm glad that's how you feel.
Have a cliffhanger. You just need to bang it out.
Yeah. So that included the semi-finals.
Yeah.
One non-tournament match, and then the finals.
Yeah.
So the first match was Pete Dunne versus Mark Andrews.
Yeah,
man.
Mark Stevens.
And Peter Dunne. Michael Cole struggles not to say. Tries to call him Peter every time.
Yeah, good start, wasn't it? Good.
Really good.
Kicking off all the flips.
I've lost
Pete
my
doing
notes.
His normal.
I'm trying to find my notes.
I didn't write any
Scrambling.
notes. I'm going to freestyle.
Okay, go.
Doing his finger moves, wasn't he, on him?
Yeah, he did some of his finger
The
moves.
old move where he's going to hit his hand on the steps.
Jumps up and Hurricane Ranas him right off the top of the steps.
Absolutely awesome. That was really good.
Lots of good flips this match from. It's just a great match.
Well, they've got to, haven't they, now?
Real good competitive back and forth. Like even though I knew who went through, it's still easy to get invested in the close, the near falls and stuff.
Yeah.
Goes all outside the ring and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All over the place.
What's that noise?
What is it?
It's like a metal, like a bang noise like that.
No, I haven't heard that.
Well, it don't matter. Anyway,
so Pete Dunne went through, which was both of you predicted that, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, I said
did.
Mark.
You wanted Mark Andrews.
I knew Pete was going to go through.
Well, yeah.
You knew.
He knew.
Oh yeah, it's obvious, isn't it? Because when we get to the final, that's what you want.
Yeah. So then, second semi-final match is Tyler Bate versus Wolfie.
Wolfie.
Do the voice.
Wolfie. Batty.
That's it.
Cool. Do words.
Well, I don't know how else to say.
Oh.
What else does he say?
Well, I know, but he says it in a sentence.
Yeah. Say the sentence.
I can't remember what the sentence is. Like, I'm Wolfie.
We're gonna have a party when Wolfie wins.
There you go. Do it in the Scottish accent.
I'm not doing the
let's
accent.
let's get off accents then. If it's...
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the match. This was a good match as well.
I didn't think so.
What? You're so critical.
Yeah.
What?
What
I'm
was-
supposed to be.
What wasn't good about this match?
Just not a lot happened.
I mean, it was quick. I must say, felt like it was a
Really
quick match.
slow and just nothing. They were just standing around a lot of the time.
I'm sure you've misremembered that. They're just standing around,
At the
Just-
start, definitely.
opposite sides of the ring.
Would these people wrestle in a real match, Jim? Because
Huh?
Wolfie's big, and Tyler's
In a real match.
In a real
you know what I
fight.
mean, like in a real this is because these are just competitors to be the champion. But in WWE, would these two fight each other?
Yeah.
Oh right, I didn't know because they're two different weights. Didn't know if
Yeah,
they're
no, they
weights.
don't. I mean, they do have a cruiserweight division now, which we'll get to because we're going to watch the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah,
But they don't actually take
Wolfie's
much
like,
notice
what,
of
30
size
must-
difference.
Right, I see. He must have been in his late 30s, and Tyler's only 19.
Yeah.
So Tyler did his finishing move on Wolfie, which he
Yeah.
was trying to do for ages.
Yeah. Yeah, because
That-
Wolfie's a big guy.
That does look like Wolfie could have got out of that really easily, but I know he's not
Oh,
going to
when he
for
pins
the-
him.
Yeah, like he's shaking his
Oh,
legs.
he
He's
could
like,
have easily
he's like,
got out.
so Wolfie, you're like so much bigger than him. You could easily kick him off, but obviously
Yeah,
not
but
going
he's been
to.
power bombed. You have to remember he's been power bombed.
I know, and onto the.
It's a
the mat.
devastating maneuver.
Yeah, well, so Wolfie's lost, and you got Tyler there celebrating, and then who
Tyler,
comes
the
running out?
creator.
Pete Dunne comes running out, boots Tyler's shoulder, gets him, swings him right into the turnbuckle metal bar. Something pops out his shoulder, doesn't it?
Pops out
I
his
mean,
AC joint or something.
I mean,
can't
obviously, I
remember.
don't think it does because they're just.
I love the I don't think, though. I love that you're not
Yeah.
completely sure.
Well, they have to waste time, don't they? They can't wrestle straight away,
yeah.
so they have to have a little bit of breathe. Oh, he's on a stretcher. We're going to have to, drag this out a bit. So Pete Dunne's come out, kicked him in the shoulder a few times. It's a tactical, isn't it? Because Pete Dunne does a lot of submission moves. So
Yeah.
if he does that, Tyler's going to have to tap out because the shoulder will hurt.
Because the shoulder's already damaged going in.
Yeah. See? I'm getting it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Tactics.
You understand the psychology.
Absolutely.
And then William Regal comes out and just throws Pete Dunne backstage.
Yeah, he
He
does.
seems livid. I love it.
The crowd love it though. They
Yeah.
must be, 15 beers in now? This is like 2.
Yeah.
They're pumped. It showed a few people in the audience. No idea who those people were. Like, do you know him, Jim?
Big Daddy's kid,
Oh, Big Daddy's nephew? Not his kid.
not his kid. I think he's a direct, maybe his grandson or something. Like
Oh, right.
his surname's
Yeah.
still Crabtree. Anyway,
And then another man that looked like...
Big Daddy's a joke anyway.
And then we got onto the middle match, which was just a little expedition.
Middle
wasn't
match, Neville comes out, who has been overlooked. He wasn't in the Cruiserweight Classic.
it? Very wet
And he
hair.
wasn't in the UK. Yeah. Well, so that's the thing in WWE. They all have very wet hair.
How do they do that? Just...
They just like 2 or 3 bottles of water over their head before they go out. Really, really wet.
Just
yeah.
to make them look a little bit more... Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, and it stops it. They don't get fuzzy hair by the end of the match. Like some wrestlers, if they have a long match, the end of the match they look mental.
So we've got Phil
but
Neville.
Yeah, Neville was Neville's amazing,
Yeah.
but he was injured.
Phil
He
Gary.
wasn't.
Tag team.
Neville wasn't doing much in WWE. They weren't really using him for anything.
Right.
And then he got injured, and then he came back with a new attitude and a beard,
Yeah.
and the
Nice.
sides of his hair shaved
Evil
off.
Neville.
Evil Neville, and now he's amazing. I mean, he was amazing as a wrestler anyway, but he was a bit.
You've
of a
seen him in
boring
real
character.
life, yeah?
No, not this
You
one.
touched him.
Oh.
No.
Ah.
Neville comes out anyway because he wasn't included in the Cruiserweight Classic, even though he's a cruiserweight, and he feels like he's an obvious choice.
Well, he
and
said he would've
isn't
won.
included in the UK tournament, even though he feels he would win it.
Well, he said it would have been not a competitive
Wouldn't even
match.
have been competition, yeah. So he comes out. He comes out to
Probably got a point. He
you know,
looked
air his
he was
grievances.
really good.
jacked, and he's
Yeah,
amazing.
he looks like a wrestler.
Yeah, he's quite small though. Like he's small enough to be in the cruiserweight division, but he's like
Is he your height?
no, he's going to be a bit taller than me.
What division would you be in?
I'd be in the cruiserweight division certainly.
Yeah?
Yeah, under 205 pounds is cruiserweight.
We should set that up then.
Although the weights are usually a little bit inflated, obviously.
Charity
usually.
match. Which picks charity match? Jim.
I think I'm taller than Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. He's still
He's
probably
like
beat him.
really short. He's like 5'1" or something.
Yeah, Jim versus Rey Mysterio at Medina Theatre.
Yeah.
We'll
For
get
charity.
We'll get Adam
At the Winter
Pacitti
Gardens.
To,
Yeah,
He's mentioned again. And mention him until we get some kind of deal going.
He could be the commentator. No, me and Jack could be the...
commentator.
what's,
Yeah, you know.
He'll be in the
writes
comments
comments.
section.
Yeah, yeah. Me and Jack can be on the commentary team.
Oh, we'd be good, I think.
King
Yeah.
and JR. Jim, the Texas rattlesnake.
Hmm.
Who?
Jim, the Texas rattlesnake. No, Jim. I don't know what Jim's name would be.
The Ripper.
The Ripper.
Ripper. The Ripper. That sounds more like a move.
That's your finisher.
That would be my finisher.
No, the spray paint.
Good one. Good one.
It'd be the bookworm. And your moves would be the Ripper and the spray paint. You could walk out.
I'd use the spray paint.
Exactly. You could spray it in their eyes.
I'd be a bad guy. I'd spray it in their eye when the referee's not looking.
What about the air gun? You could walk out with air guns.
Air gun.
Yeah.
Nerf.
That's it. Nerf.
With a compressor by your side.
Airbrush.
Yeah.
Nerf. Nerf.
Oh.
That's what the crowd would shout.
Yeah.
Great. This is definitely going to happen.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, so Neville comes out. Neville comes out and he's airing his grievances, and then he's got an opponent, which no one knew that this guy was going to appear. He was a big star in the UK. He's Dutch, but he like made his name mostly in the UK. And so that's Tommy End. He comes out and has the match.
And you've seen Tommy End.
I've seen Tommy End at Progress. Yeah, he's amazing, and he's quite an imposing figure. Yeah, it was a big street fight, and they like came out into the crowd by the bar, and he was slamming the guy on the bar. I was near the bar.
Do you tap his back?
No, yeah, I patted him all over.
Yeah,
no,
all over.
I love when wrestling fans pat the wrestlers. It's so funny. Like it's too weird to just rest your hand on them. You have to keep it moving.
Why do you need to?
So they just pat them. You don't. I mean, people just like to touch famous people, don't they?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I've got Randy Orton's sweat on my hand.
Quick, bottle it up.
eBay. Oh, I could sell. Yeah, I'm going to start going to.
Yeah.
Go to Progress, Jack.
Wrestling sweat.
You need some.
You can go to Progress, collect their sweat, wait for them to get famous in WWE, and sell it on at a much bigger.
Yeah, exactly. Neville.
Yeah. So at a certain point, you could have got his.
Yeah.
Now he's a big deal.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was at his first Progress match.
Tyler
could have got his sweat
done.
Yeah.
And Trent Seven.
Oh yeah. Wolfie
could have gone up to Scotland.
He didn't skate.
To get
I was going to say he didn't.
You wouldn't want it too much.
He didn't wrestle for Progress, did he? He was.
Don't know if he ever has, but he's
the Scottish one, wasn't he?
Guy,
ICW. Yeah. ICW. I see dead people. Anyway, so this match is a good match because they're both wrestlers. They know what they're doing.
Yeah,
unlike the Gypsy King and that.
They're really just hanging out time though. There's not that much at stake, but it's a good match. Neville does his red arrow. What did you think of that?
Very good.
Oh, the corkscrew thing.
Yeah,
really, really good. I mean, they loved it. They kept playing it. I mean, it is a good move.
Well, they do it every week. He does it, and every week there's about 3 replays, and they really go on about it. Clearly, someone loves it. And then
the final.
Just before the final, Michael Cole and Nigel McGuinness are talking, and there's a noise, and the lights flicker.
Yeah.
And then Finn Balor comes out, which doesn't mean very much to you, apart from that he's been mentioned about 100 times.
But we had no idea he would be here.
Yeah, even though we saw him in the crowd.
Yeah, and we're all set up in the ring, and he's got a mic ready.
Oh, we heard he'd be here this weekend. Like, we actually saw him last night he was sat at ringside. You showed him on screen and spoke about him. And then he just does pats the fans on the back. The fans pat themselves on the back.
Yeah.
Chanting, "We deserve it." Then we're into the final.
Yes. Which is Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate.
Yeah.
Both guys.
Tyler Bate's already hurt.
He's got the tape on.
The odds are stacked against him. He's got the tape on. He's
a lot of these matches started with people being injured.
That's Pete Dunne's MO.
Yeah.
Does the work outside the ring, so
exactly. So he's got less to do in the ring.
This was a cracking match.
Yeah. So I know the outcome. I've seen it before, and I still was just deeply invested in it. Every near fall, I was like, oh.
Yeah, same. I kept checking the time, like, come on, there's like 5 minutes left.
The best thing is when it's live, and sometimes it ends a bit early, sometimes it runs over, and you don't really know when the end is actually coming. It's when you're watching it after the fact, you can be like, no, it's still got 10 minutes.
So they're tag team partners, weren't they?
They were a team
with Trent Seven.
Still are sometimes with Trent Seven in Progress.
It's weird to think of Pete Dunne working with other people.
Yeah,
like because he's such a slime.
He is a real slime.
Does he take his gum shield out this match? One of them, he takes his gum shield out.
This match, I think.
Yeah. Why?
He really means business. I don't know.
Right. I thought he was going to bite or something.
Yeah,
it probably was. It probably was. He does do the biting.
Yeah. Great final.
Just spectacular.
So they're going at it, knocking 7 shades out of each other.
Back and forth, reversing all the things we've seen them do before.
And then Pete Dunne does his finisher on Tyler.
Yeah, which has been very
effective.
Protected so far. It's bit, if you get the bitter end, that's it.
Yeah. And then,
lo and behold,
kicks out. 2 count.
Out. Real late 2 count as well. You really think like that's it. That's
Pete Dunne cannot believe it. Then Tyler does the classic. He goes to his shoulder, throws him into the beam.
Oh,
see how he likes it.
Yeah.
That was good.
See how he likes it. Bit of that.
I love how he sells the bad shoulder for the whole match as well. Like he does a European uppercut from the top rope and stuff, and like really keeps his bad arm stiff while he does it. Like he doesn't, sometimes wrestlers like act like the arm hurts, and then but mid move they'll move it with like full mobility. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like instinctively, just because that's how they do the move, and the shoulder doesn't actually hurt. But he really made you believe the shoulder was injured the whole way through.
He's getting a lot of grapples on it.
Yeah, and he still does the
doesn't count it. The spinner.
Does the spinner.
Spinner-Rooney.
With one arm.
Yeah.
He goes for the Tyler driver.
Couldn't do it.
Which by the way is a pun on the Tiger driver, which is what the move actually is.
Right.
And 97, it's the Tyler driver 97 because that's the year he was born.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a move that there's like various versions of it that they have the year. It's like Tiger driver 96.
Yeah.
So that's why it's called that. I've been meaning to say that for weeks and I keep forgetting.
He's done it now on the final.
Done it now. So he goes for it. He can't do it. The arm's in too much pain.
Yeah.
I can't remember the structure of the match well enough to say what comes after that.
No.
But
a bit more grapples and stuff.
Some more stuff.
Pete Dunne's working on his shoulder.
Slapping each other.
Yep.
And then he does that rolling kick. And Pete Dunne really looks like he gets hit with it. He looks like he folds up when it comes down the top of his head. And then ultimately he does it. Tyler does it.
Tyler does his final move. Gets a 3 count.
Oh, and he does a brainbuster as well.
Oh yeah.
It looks so good. They brainbusters really rarely get done in WWE now because it's
dangerous.
It's not that dangerous.
It's busting the brain, Jim. I think it is.
Yeah, why wouldn't they do that?
I think you'll find they just obviously limit risk. It's a risky move if people don't know how to do it, so they don't do it very often. But so I really was brainbuster when he did that.
Max! He's done a brainbuster.
Max, he's done a brainbuster. I probably did write in all caps brainbuster to Max when it happened.
Yeah.
And then Tyler he kicks out of the brainbuster, but
he does, mate.
He finally gets the Tyler driver.
And then it's a
1, 2, 3.
2, 3. Bing, bing, bing. He's done it. He's champion of the UK.
He's done it. He can't believe it. Triple H comes out. Finn Balor comes out. Fit Finlay comes
Triple
out.
H.
William Regal comes out.
When he's trying to put the bout on, it's very funny.
Yeah.
He's almost struggling.
Almost grabs his genitals.
Yeah. And then Triple H is trying to take off his top. He's wearing like a shirt thing, isn't he? A jacket. Trying to undo.
He's wearing a jacket. He always undoes that jacket when he does the raised arm pose because it gets buckled up round his.
He's trying to do it one hand and he's faffing around for ages trying to get.
Trying to keep a photograph.
Yeah,
face
trying to look cool, but
it.
just use the other hand, mate. Just quickly do it. It's done.
Yeah, it's very funny. Them all scrambling trying to get the belt attached to him, and then from the front he looks like he's not wearing anything but the belt.
It's too big.
Yes.
It doesn't fit.
Yeah, it's a massive
bit
belt
because he's quite small.
But he's the champion. Then it just ends really abruptly. No interview, nothing. Just done.
That's just
people don't care, do they?
So let's do a round. Oh, first of all, I wanted to say how good Michael Cole is on commentary in the UK tournament. He gets so into it by the end.
He's an awesome if it wasn't for him, he's so good at just making things that are boring good.
He's criticised a lot for sounding like he doesn't care on the main shows,
right?
But he seems so into it.
I didn't get that.
I really genuinely felt like he was just having
the other guy
an amazing time. I don't know. I love Nigel McGuinness.
Is he a wrestler?
He was a wrestler.
Yeah, was he trained by Finn Balor?
He was a wrestler. No, he's from before Finn Balor.
He's had wrestles with all of them, though, hasn't he?
He's wrestled most people. Yeah.
He's Neville.
He had to retire.
Yeah.
I don't think he had to retire. He was going to go to WWE and he got like hepatitis or something
Oh, crikey.
from
Needles.
blade him. No, from they blade when they bleed in matches.
When they watch Blade, yeah.
Yeah.
When they watch Blade.
Yeah.
Right.
When they watch Blade, and
Blade
so
him.
he got an infection from that. And he couldn't go to WWE. I think it was that, and then also a shoulder surgery he needed or something. So he eventually just retired.
And that's the main event.
And that's I wanted to just do an overall UK tournament roundup. What did you think overall?
Very good.
How did you
Started off a bit like
exactly
2 days, but once you get into it, and then you
that's what I was hoping that
you get your favourites.
Start to get invested, get some favourites.
It's awesome. I really enjoyed it.
Some enemies. You certainly hated Jordan Devlin.
Yeah, and got some favourites now. I've got some wrestlers I actually know.
Yeah.
So if I saw them again, I'll know who they are.
Yep.
I've really enjoyed it.
Good. Jack?
Yeah, same.
Good. He's lost his notes, so
He's
what more can he say?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Oh.
That's fair
No,
enough.
yeah, I really enjoyed it. I mean, we've all watched wrestling when we were younger.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a big stretch to start watching it again.
No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
Just very reluctant to start it. But
Yeah.
it was fun.
But now that it's become part of a segment, it makes it.
Well,
Yeah.
I did find myself wanting to watch it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, not just because it's for the podcast. I was like, I'll just
Exactly.
watch the
That's
wrestling.
you both started to get like, I just want to watch the next bit. Shall we just?
Well,
watch,
yeah, exactly.
We just watch the full thing then.
I couldn't watch it like you, like
Yeah, you're not going to tune in every week.
No.
step to full.
I mean, to be honest, I don't constantly now.
I would
because
like
there's
to
just so
watch
much of it.
WrestleMania. All go around gyms.
Yeah, next year, come around mine for WrestleMania.
When's the next big event?
Well, the next big event will be SummerSlam.
Let's watch that.
Yeah.
Is there one every
season. Next
Well,
up
there's
on
a-
Spring Slam.
Sorry.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No.
Well, thank you for listening. Jim's going to go back to bed now. And
I think he's already
That's it.
asleep, isn't he?
yeah, he's gone now. That's
Can't
it
hear him.
then. Jim's been up
Cool.
for 45 minutes. That's it.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.